I want to take a little time and discuss something with you that I think is important. And that's the habit of comparing oneself to others. This is usually done as a way of feeling less than or finding lack in yourself. If I'm talking specifically about playing music, then comparing yourself to others would be feeling less than or inadequate, when really something's being missed then that could be turned into motivation and a gain. We're certainly overlooking something we could be grateful for. Grateful for the gifts that we already have. Grateful for the ability to play the instrument, the fact that we've come in contact with the instrument and with music, and we've felt something from it enough that we've wanted to devote part of our lives to it, if not our whole lives to it. So I have a feeling that when we're comparing ourselves to others, we're overlooking something that we could be grateful for. There's a lack of gratitude, a lack of appreciation. Now we can appreciate others and celebrate them, but know as well that the gifts they have are their own, and that you yourself have other gifts to bring forward. By comparing ourselves to others, perhaps we deny the part of ourself that wants to come out if we were to give it attention and foster it through daily practice, through as much practice as we can manage given our schedules and our lives. But if it's important, it'll find time. We'll make time for it, I hope. So comparing ourselves to others, I don't know what it leads to that's net positive. You can listen to other players that you appreciate and hear things that you'd like to emulate, perhaps, a direction that you'd like to go in. But as far as a straight one-to-one comparison or any kind of negative talk, I'm trying to imagine what it sounds like of I'm not good enough, or I'll never be any good, or will I ever be any good, or it depends a lot on your criteria of what you're after. If you're wanting to be world famous and widely recognized, that's one kind of criteria that's going to be a little hard to match up with. It's not solely dependent on you in that case. There's a lot of other factors, market factors and whatnot. If you want to be the truest version of yourself and have that come out on the instrument, that's quite attainable. One could do it with one note at a time. One could do it at any time, but it's a matter of whether or not you're satisfied with that. I would recommend becoming satisfied with your playing as it stands in the present. It would be something akin to looking at the day's sunset and finding it lacking, and you wish it could be something else. You wished it were another day. It's not going to happen that way. So again, that comes back to what I mean about a lack of gratitude and a lack of appreciation for what is, how you're playing now, what you're able to play now. Also challenge yourself then to break out of ruts and routines and habits. Stop yourself. Inhibit the rush to make a habitual phrase or habitual fingering happen. Try to find a new way to go. Surprise yourself. Be interested in surprise. It's what we do get from other players, is they surprise us all the time as they're playing things that haven't occurred to us, that it's occurred to them to play. I don't want to go on too long here. I think I've already made the point that I want to make, which is really trust in yourself, trust in your process, and know that just because you can intuit what you want and because you can hear it in other players might not mean that you'll be able to get it right now at this moment. It could still take some time. Also, having the right kind of expectation If we're looking for a fruit tree to flower and give us fruit in the dead of winter, it's the wrong time. So things have their season, things have their time. Let your sap rise in the spring. Let that feeling of renewal come to you, of optimism. Try to renew that every day. Let your spring be every day if you can. I wish you a very long life, very happy musical journey, and if I can be of help, please let me know. I'm always happy to hear from you, and I wish you, as always, a very good day.